It says that you've been hedged in on every side by blessing. Do you get it? On every side. Say that, on every side. I'm hedged around with blessing. And then he says, you have blessed the works of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. So say this, Lord God, you have blessed all the works of my hands. Everything I put my hands to are blessed. Everything that I put my hands to that's righteous and good, it's blessed. And I increase, 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 increase. This is a year of increase for me. Exponential increase in the land. I've been believing God for houses and lands to increase in 2010. And they are already this year. In fact, we've been able to look after orphans more than ever before. And children coming out of the sex trade and things like that as well. Not only our own things, we're building a studio this year. We're so excited. Everything's increasing. Why? Because it's a blessed year. Job 1:10, starting right. It's just a great promise for all of you. I want you to have this. Now, in particular, God's given me a word this year for the expansion of houses and lands, increase of houses and lands. And a few years ago, the Lord dispatched a new angel to our ministry that was going to help us secure houses, lands, buildings, and he has done that. Since that time, we've built more orphanages than ever in our whole time of being a ministry, and personal houses too. We got upgraded in our house that we bought, that the Lord made available to us. We were able to make some investments as well. Our ministry got some property, and now we're going into our very first building program for a 10,000, almost 10,000 square foot building right here in Maricopa. Now, here's what I want to invite you to do. We have enough money already to complete all the zoning, all the surveys that we had to do, all the architectural designs, all the building designs, and all of that, and put all the plumbing, the engineering for the plumbing, and the foundation, and most of the framing. And so we just need a little bit more finance to complete that. In fact, about $25,000 more will complete the framing project. I believe we can do it this week. I want to invite you to go online or on the number that's on your screen right now. You can call in a donation and sow into the finishing of the framing. We're going to raise the money before we have it framed. It's going to start the framing probably by June. It'll be framed, but we're going to save that money now. We're going to get it now. And I believe that by the end of this next week, we'll have that money in place. Can I ask you to sow in faith towards that framing project? And believe with me for the $25,000 to be met. You might want to sow maybe $50 or $100 or $500 or $5,000 would be great, or $20,000 would be even greater. That's awesome, whatever. But here's what I want you to do. When you sow your seed, I want you to say, God, I'm sowing this seed for the increase of houses, lands, buildings in my life. It might be to clear mortgages. It might be to give you an extra home or your first home or whatever. But sow with purpose. Sow into housing and lands for the Lord's work. Look after his work first, and then believe for the return back into your own. Sometimes Ron and I will even sow like a tithe of what we're believing for, you know? So you might want to pray about that too. But go online at xpmedia.com into the donate section. It'll take you over to our CSA thing where you can get receipted at the end of the year. Or go online right now at the 1866 number and donate now, but do so with purpose. And write out Job 1:10 in the form of a decree over yourself. Decree it over yourself all year. It's going to be an amazing time, an amazing time. I also want to invite you to join us in March for our trip to Disneyland. It's going to be awesome. We're going to do, on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're doing revival meetings at night and the School of Supernatural Lifestyle during the day. And then on the Sunday morning, we're going to have a glory blast breakfast. We'll read some scriptures and have a great time of fellowship over breakfast. And then we're going to Disneyland to spread the glory into Disneyland and have a great time. Our team's going to be there, and I'm looking forward to just having a lot of fun with you. So why don't you go online right now and find out about that, and just sign up and book your hotels and everything, because we're going to Disneyland. Okay? We'll see you next time. Love you. God bless.